You ready for this, partner?
Am I? You know, you've had to hold me down over here. I've been super excited to get the games going. A beautiful city here, ready to hoop.
And it's Sparty winning the tip off the bounce. A steal. Good defense by Cal in transition and a quick whistle. So Jocelyn Tate picking up the first personal foul, the senior forward out of Pinkerton, Ohio.
Well, this is what Michigan State loves to do. They want to swarm and smother you and speed you up in the full court.
Krumili for three. Nothing but net. Well, Michigan State didn't need her. They're the fourth highest scoring team in the NCAA, almost 94 a game. That shot is short. Van Sluten cleaning up the mess.
Van Sluten right there, two high hands, and her eyes were right on the ball on the flight of it, so she knew exactly where to be to corral it and finish.
We saw that shiner on her face too. Mary Meng poked her in the eye yesterday in practice, so she looks as tough as she is.
Absolutely. No concealer needed. Like, you just let it roll.
Let it roll.
Look at Cal, they love to bring really off of that weak side stagger. Good job there by Michigan State to blow up that touch.
Shot clock getting low. Whistle blows on the drive. We'll shoot two.
Suarez, 8 points against Auburn their last time out, but she also had 2 blocks, so she's a great rim protector in the paint as well.
Spartans pushing. Cal leading 4-2 early here in the first quarter.
Michigan State, they average 23 assists. So yes, they shoot the threes and they like to attack, but they move that basketball really well.
Jocelyn Tate gets the roll.
Once we break that press, we should be in good shape down in the quarter court area.
Ball poked away from Krumili. Sluten playing all kinds of tough D. Shot clock very low. And Marta Suarez ran out of real estate.
Reactive hands.
A couple of turnovers for each team because of the defensive pressure so far. Sluten. Van Sluten blocked. Onya coming up big.
She owned that one. All ball on the block, straight up. Principle of verticality in full effect.
And that is up and in. Onya's tough on the block.
Oh, she's just so tough in there. She had 11 points and 8 boards in there last game and a big block.
Back-to-back blocks.
Up with 2 high hands with the clean block up top.
Inside to Van Sluten, and she will earn a trip to the free throw line. If there's anything in her game that she might want to improve upon, it's the free throw shooting, just 62%.
Michigan State gets a lot of their threes on spray out opportunities from paint touches, whether that be from a dribble drive and a kick out or from their post entry and skip passes.
Now back to work on the offensive end and almost comes away with the steal, does Michigan State, and now a whistle blows as Onya, the grad center, 6'3" tall from East Bell, California. Onya leaves the second one short. Missed opportunity there. Jaden Simmons on the floor for Michigan State. A transfer from Arizona State, where she led the Sun Devils in assists for 4 straight seasons. Nice finish at the cup by Theron Halleck.
Yeah, Halleck right there. Just a great screen she received up top. Was able to get downhill and finish.
Krumili all alone, doesn't get the rolls. Van Sluten bringing down the rebound.
You can see Cal just shadowing those outlet passes. That one nearly got picked off up top by Williams. See Michigan State get to the second side, and there's that skip.
3 on the way is good by Emma Shoemate. First Michigan State lead of the day.
Well, you love to see the extra passes being made and the patience.
Ooh, the denial from Julia Ayrault.
And her face is the same as mine.
Well, you told the people that we started this telecast singing her praises.
She's a staunch defender. You know what she can do offensively. She's patient and poised, stays composed, makes the proper play for the team. She can also get a nice block in there as well. And some boards.
Simmons, Halleck, Van Sluten. Inez Sotelo has checked in with the 15th. And Nyla Hampton as well. Another whistle. there and buries the first.
And she was Gatorade State Player of the Year out of high school. Her first step, Cindy, is so quick and explosive. She loves to get by you and get right to the rack.
Nobody's seeing Ackerman all alone calling for the ball. As Cal crosses half court. Inside to Ackerman. Bounce. Blows the bunny.
Oh, what a great pass inside, though. You got to be square and know your surroundings.
Michigan State looking to add to its 2-point lead. 5 minutes to go, first quarter. Halleck for three. You betcha.
Oh, man. That's what I need as a ringtone on my phone. That sound of the switch, that was clean as a whistle.
Snap that twine. Just
go.
Snapped it.
Oh, goodness.
Kabili off the bounce. This three, no good. Twidell, a little bit short. Natalia Ackerman trying to end this 10-2 run and cannot from the free throw line where she shoots 75%. Transferred in from Cal Poly, and Charmin Smith is happy to have her.
Yeah, she was all Big West first team and all defensive team at Cal Poly, so two-way player.
Michigan State up 4, and a turnover. Good hands by Twidell.
Michigan State takes pretty good care of the basketball coming into this one. Just 13.5 turnovers. They can ill afford the live ball turnovers.
Twidell off the bounce, turn the corner.
She just kept the ball, no one cut her off and sent her back to the corner, so she just took it all the way to the rim. Little zone here by Cal.
Jaden Simmons doesn't get the roll. Beautiful move, though. And Cal goes back to work on offense. 4 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Marta Suarez banks it in. Hey.
And as we said, they get a lot of those in transition like that. Just a one pass and pop situation for Cal in that last possession.
Golden Bears on a 6-0 run. And that is a turnover. Darren Halleck getting it done.
Finish like that in transition on the steal and score.
And she is shifty. That first step, like you say, is lethal. It was so impressive to see the Spartans practice yesterday. She's the engine that makes this defense go. Ayrault trying to go full court, and she will head to the free throw line. They have eclipsed the 100-point mark 3 times already this season.
Yeah, they have been phenomenal. They love to get that from their defense, so you got to get the stops to play that style. Everyone wants to run, but you got to get the ball first.
Amen. Ayrault splits a pair. So the lead is 2 for Michigan State. 3 minutes to go here in the first quarter of play. Second annual Acrisure Series. First ever holiday invitational for the women. Really at the cup.
The whole set was just great in terms of the establishment of where and when to be.
Ayrault off the bounce against Onya. What a great matchup for the bigs. So they ticket Cornelia on that personal foul. So she's got 2. Ayrault rolls in the first one 1,000 years before the birth of Paul Atreides. Don't miss new episodes of Dune Prophecy streaming Sundays at 9 Eastern exclusively on Max.
Let me tell you something. Hampton got in there and got the rebound off the free throw line in an advantageous position. No one checked her off.
You just got to think a Golden Bear is going to have to run in practice for not boxing out.
It doesn't matter. It's not a post player. It's about positioning and heart. Rebounding is.
Ayrault. 3 on the way. Off the mark. Shoemate couldn't connect. An opportunity for Cal here. Minute and a half to go before half. And it looks like they're going to get Hampton for the person
getting all those triple doubles like he does in the NBA. There's a difference between want to and have to. She wanted to get that touch in.
Twidell, not going to have to go here in the first quarter of play.
And a man by Cal here defensively. Michigan State trying to massage it down and break it down.
Ayrault attacking. No. A personal foul. Simmons heading to the free throw line. 76%. She had 6 assists, 5 points, and 3 steals. That's what she does. Yeah. She is a glue guy.
Absolutely. She had 1,139 points at Arizona State. coming here, so you love to have that experience. And we've seen that with the transfer portal, the experience that comes with those players.
Less than a minute to go. Off the turnover. Ayrault up and in. Good find by Simmons.
Steal and score mentality for Michigan State. They average just under 17 steals a game, and they're about to get another one.
Michigan State up by 5, its largest lead of the game, and Simmons.
You're going to fight for possessions, and that's what the Spartans are doing right now.
Ayrault missing everything from 3. Nice save on the baseline. Ayrault, that's wet. Her 4th made three-pointer this season. When you're 6'3" and can do that, hello.
Swiss Army knife. That's why I try to tell you, she has so much skill.
Simmons coming up with the thievery, and that will do it for the end of the first quarter, where Michigan State has its largest lead of the game. All right, Autumn, thank you so much. Michigan State has yet to allow the opposition to score more than 55 points this season. What do you want to see from Cal here in quarter number 2, Christy?
Well, they've got to take better care of the basketball. They've turned it over 7 times. Michigan State has scored 10 points off of those turnovers, and Robyn Fralick is going to continue to apply that pressure.
Marta Suarez, helpful from 3.
They needed that one. A much-needed bucket to stretch the floor. Nearly hit one early.
So the lead back down to 5 for Michigan State. 5 on the floor for Sparty. Simmons, Kimball, Shoemate, Hampton, and Ayrault. Ayrault denied, had to kick it out. Hampton, survey. Off the bounce. Ayrault with the shot clock getting low. Stepping through, getting it to the baseline, and that is good. How about Hampton?
Well, Cal loves to get their secondary break going, and nearly just keeping it that time instead of pushing it ahead to the corner to stretch the defense.
Suarez, nothing but nets.
No hesitation, letting it fly from range. Suarez.
The Bears have a competitive non-conference schedule, and this season they're facing 5 NCAA tournament teams from last season, which one of them being Michigan State. Coach Sharman shared with me that Michigan State will be the toughest team they face by far, but we are prepared and ready for it. We want games like these because we hope for the NCAA tournament, but we also have to prepare for the ACC play for the first time ever, which is going to be extremely competitive. So there's no doubt this team and this game is preparing for the big dance in March.
I love it, Autumn. Thanks so much. Inside, and it's Gabrielle Ebagor getting the roll.
Yeah, absolutely right with what Autumn was saying. I mean, both teams have been fighting for possessions on the ground, feeding, post play in there again. And you just love to see the fight on both sides. There they are again, scrumming for it, trying to get it.
Yeah, we've seen the game move to positionless play, and I tell you, Michigan State is built for it.
Yeah, can you hoop? That's the bottom line.
Grace Van Sluten leaves it short, wanted a foul call, didn't get it, so here come the Golden Bears. This second quarter has belonged to Cal. Suarez barely getting rid of it.
Oh, look at Williams just swarming the basketball there.
Williams calling out the play she wants to see. Happy that Hampton moved off her defensively. 3 on the way. Twidell is good.
A good patience by Cal there to get that wide open look. And that's what great spacing and great extra passes afford you. Clean looks.
And another count. Opportunity off the rebound. Adam Johnson with more on the Golden Bears.
Yeah, watch the matchup down low between Grace Van Sluten and Gabrielle Ebagor. The coaching staff was really impressed with how she's guarding her defensively, saying we're doing better. We got to get stops and score.
13-0 run for Cal. What do you expect to see out of Sparty on this possession?
Well, they've got to get to the basket. They were doing a really good job of that in that first quarter, and whether they scored it in there or got spray out opportunities, it didn't matter. With a double team coming down inside on Van Sluten. And they've got to attack the paint, I think. I mean, those threes aren't falling at this particular time, and Cal's doing a better job of one shot and done on that end.
The Bears are getting comfortable. Suarez backing down Simmons. She's got the height advantage and said too small as she comes back down the floor.
That's a big body
okay,
bends.
Marta.
That's a big body bends move down in there. Getting that shoulder into the chest for that dribble bump. and finish.
Simmons off the bounce, leaves it short. Wanted the whistle, didn't get it, and Cal with another opportunity as the Golden Bears have dominated quarter number 2. Suarez denied by Ayrault. 3 on the way. Try now. Ooh.
Oh, man.
That triple was pure. Look at that smile. Yeah, I'd use those teeth too. Largest lead of the game for the Golden Bears is 10. 3.5 to go before the half. Off the bounce, Ayrault. Defense by Suarez. Ball goes out of bounds, and it belongs to Cal. Van Sluten takes a seat, and a shoemate checks back in for Michigan State. Full court pressure again, and another turnover by Cal. Corner 3 on the way by Halleck is wet.
And that's why you can't turn the ball over, especially in that backcourt.
First points of the quarter for Michigan State on that trifecta. 3 minutes to go before the half. Okay, Kayla Williams earned that trip to the stripe. Can add to this Cal Bears lead. A reminder, cheer on your favorite college basketball. Williams buries a pair.
To run that high ball screen action, and whether or not it's utilized or not is up to the ball handler. But right there, Halleck comes up short.
It's about the only thing that hasn't worked for her this morning.
For sure.
Cal celebrating the fact that they started 6-0 in back-to-back seasons. Onya leaves it short. Simmons just flies in for the rebound. She's got a handle, knows how to use it. Kimball, triple try. Too strong. Onya corralling the rebound, protecting the rock.
I'd love to see guards getting down into the painted area, getting a body on somebody and coming down with the basketball with 2 high hands. That's tough work down in there.
Suarez, no. Onya, yes.
And nobody boxed out on that. Yeah, they're getting up and down, and Cal's taking those quick triples, those long rebounds. Michigan State go the other way.
Ayrault not going to miss from there in 2022-23. So a two-way player and just a spark for this Cal team. Shot clock low. Suarez blows the bunny. And off the rebound, Williams battling for the jump ball with Kimball. Halleck, the runner. She doesn't get the roll, and that will bring us to the half as Cal is on top, 40-31, winning the second quarter, 22-5.
And she's gotten some good looks. Now it just comes to finishing.
Definitely something to keep an eye on. Thanks so much for that, Autumn. If you're just tuning in, Michigan State won the first quarter by 8. Halleck had 9, and then Cal was a house on fire in quarter number 2, using an 18-0 run to swing the game by 18 points.
Yeah, well, Michigan State, they've got to get back on board offensively to be efficient over there. A nice block inside, and that's how they get things started on the defensive end.
Grace Van Sluten coming up with the defense now, calling for the ball on offense. On the block, up and in.
And that's exactly what needed to happen. An inside touch. That's what we were calling for the entire second quarter. Michigan State only scored 5 points in that second stanza. And the double trouble of Van Sluten and Ayrault, they combined for 31 points, Cindy, coming into this one. They only had 11 combined points in that first half.
Onya is not going to miss from there. Onya takes a seat, so the freshman center, Gabrielle Abigor, who Coach Sharman Smith shouted out, is back on the floor. And she gets called for the hook.
Get your position. Those swim moves with the leg and the arm. She's like, ooh, this is some work down here.
Abigor, one of 5 freshies for this Golden Bears roster, a recruiting class that was top 25 in the country for Sharman Smith.
Yeah, Abigor averaged 9 blocks a game as a senior in high school. 9 of them. I only averaged 6. I thought that was something. I was like, 9, goodness gracious.
Grace Van Sluten gets the roll, and that's a great sign for Michigan State.
Yep. Going right at it, right into the paint.
So Robyn Fralick has just picked up a technical foul, which explains the look of curiosity on her face. So it'll be Cremili shooting the free throws.
Coach for a long time, you can kind of feel when you're about to get one.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe
she still looks surprised.
Maybe she didn't feel that she was about to get one.
Right.
Not that I got a lot of them. type.
Oh, I know.
Just to be clear.
I got you. So Fralick gets the technical. Cremili hits 1 of 2, and Cal goes back to work on the offensive end, up 43-35. Last season, the best in Sharman Smith's run at Cal, 19 wins overall, and 7 in Pac-12 play. They went 6-0 again to start this season as they keep it rolling.
And a re-entry inside to Van Sluten. I like it.
Blocked by Abigor. And then a foul. So Van Sluten, the junior forward, the Acrisure Classic is brought to you by Greater Palm Springs, proud sponsor of the Acrisure Classic. Find your oasis in Greater Palm Springs. She hits a pair.
Van Sluten, 11 career double-doubles for her. And you think it's clear, but the way Michigan State shoots the gap, you've got to be very intentional and powerful with the heat you put on your passes. You can't just throw those soft passes. They're going to get you.
Tate skipping it over to Shoemate. Ayrault thought about the 3, puts it on the deck, leaves it short. Suarez, smart, giving it up to Cremili.
Cremili has been quiet in terms of her offensive prowess.
Onya, this post battle has been epic.
It has.
Ball goes out of bounds and will stay with Cal.
Quick hands by Michigan State down inside, disallowing any easy buckets.
Onya calling for it. Cremili off the bounce. Doesn't get the roll.
Really struggling, just 3 of 9 from the floor so far today.
Alec leaving it for Grace Van Sluten, who can't connect at the cup. Ayrault, triple try. Battle for the rebound, and it will stay with Sparty for Michigan State.
They love to run a 14 set. You just line them up. You can run several different actions off of that.
Alec, no. Battle for the rebound. And Jaden Simmons is tied up. Self-inflicted win by Twiddell. Cal basketball.
That was a tough one.
Cremili attacking. And Jocelyn Tate is going because Tate has been the energizer defensive bunny for this Sparty crew here in the 3rd quarter.
And Jocelyn Tate's dad played at Ohio State, also for the Harlem Globetrotters.
Watch all the action unfold on ESPN, ABC, TNT, and Max. So Cal is on top 45-37. Michigan State won the first quarter by 8 points. Since then, Cal has been in the driver's seat, and now a turnover as the ball is poked away from Grace Van Sluten. Cremili says, "You're not going to pick me up, I'm going to drive." And that shot is blocked. Twiddell gets it back, up and in.
And if you're going to save it on the opponent's side of the floor, you got to put some arc on that basketball and send it to your side of the court.
Twiddell's got 13, and an answer, Simmons.
Cal has been playing a little zone when they get down in that quarter court against Michigan State.
Halleck tried to swipe from Onya and couldn't get there.
Well, both teams have really been intentional at getting that basketball down inside in the paint, and they have been producing.
Anything you can do, I can do better. Van Sluten splitting the double team and will head back to the free throw line. She's looking to add to her 6 points here in the 3rd quarter, Christy.
Yeah, they're trying to keep the basketball in her hands. Great entry passes are being made.
Van Sluten leaves it short. Cremili with the good box out, and here come the Golden Bears.
Michigan State, they've got to play with more composure on the offensive end, but they also have to do their due diligence on the defensive side and not give up 2nd and 3rd opportunities in there.
Onya denied at the cup, but Suarez comes through with the O board. Marta Suarez ticketed with the offensive foul.
They have to play composed, and they have to get the ball to both sides of the court. And what I mean by that, when the basket is right there, that separates both sides. You got to swing it.
And one opportunity for Jaden Simmons. I had a front row seat for Jaden Simmons' career at ASU, and she was the Sun Devils' toughness muscle. So it is no surprise at the effort and energy she's bringing to the table today here for Michigan State.
She's got really quick hands and stays on her toes defensively. She's not a flat-footed, lock-leg defender. She's in a stance and she's ready to move.
Cal has led by as many as 11. That lead down to 7. Twidell stepping through and gets the roll. And both want to play in tomorrow's championship game. Halleck leaves it short. Nice rebound by Lola Donez, the freshie guard from Hawaii. Hampton in Cremeli's pocket, and she gets whistled for the personal foul. So it'll be Cremeli at the free throw line. Her nickname is Yo, and her shot is butter.
And Michigan State, I mean, they have 3 minutes right now to take some momentum into that fourth quarter. And they just have to lock down defensively. That's what Autumn Johnson talked about at halftime with both coaches. Defense creates your offense. A double drag action by Michigan State here on this offensive possession.
Alec, too many steps.
Cal has taken away those opportunities. Michigan State loves to run that double drag action with 2 players at the top of the key setting a screen for that dribble drive to happen and try to get downhill, but they did a good job of stopping that.
Cal very aggressive in the passing lanes, because I saw what Theron did, and I thought it was good for a second too. Cremeli from 3.
And there she is. She's been quiet. Cremeli knocks down yet another triple, extending this lead for Cal right now in a major way. And their zone has quieted Michigan State.
Cremeli into double figures now. Biggest lead of the game for Cal. 14, make it 16. And just like that, Robyn Fralick needs time. Cal went on a heater in quarter number 2. Be a sports telecast best friend, wearing the mic. We appreciate that.
Yeah, that's brave. I tell you that. That's good stuff. I'd love to hear what goes on in those huddles and what those student athletes are hearing.
Hampton, triple try is true.
They have been lighting it up from range. Cal needs to answer that.
Ball goes out of bounds, and Michigan State will take possession.
Saves the possession for her team.
Not going to have to go here in the third quarter of play. This is iron sharpening iron, and a whistle on the block.
I knew by the crowd that it looked bad. They were like, oh. Like, yeah. It's my whole left side. It's terrible.
Van Sluten hits the first. And then she misses that one, but no box out, and then the ball pops out of Tate's hands.
Knack of stealing the ball. That fits well with how we want to guard. As a 2-time Defensive Player of the Year, she is valuable to this Spartan team.
Thanks so much, Autumn. Onya gets the roll, had a little flex, and she earned it.
She did.
She's got 13.
Going back to Hampton, I mean, yeah, she was the MAC Defensive Player of the Year. 2 different schools.
Okay, Jaden, we see you.
Yeah, taking along that baseline and tiptoe. Get you a bucket in there.
As Michigan State has left 10 points on the free throw line so far. Time winding down, that shot is off, and that is how the third quarter will end.
She's in the starting lineup now for Michigan State this year.
She's got 14 points to lead Michigan State. Grace Van Sluten with a 10. And there are 4 players in double figure scoring for Cal. Onya with 13, Suarez with a dozen, Twidell 15, Cremeli 13. 3 on the way by Tate is good. A whistle blows as Ayrault went flying.
Oh man, safe at third base. It was Julia Ayrault after the contact. She slid for about 10 feet. Then there was that contact on Ayrault and she went sliding backwards.
So Michelle Onya picks up her 4th personal foul, and right away Ayrault takes advantage.
You know you have to make quick decisions because you don't want to get a 3-second call, but you also have to be on balance.
She might have been a little surprised by being open.
Yeah.
A turnover. Yeah, coach's worst nightmare. But Michigan State has been able to stay tethered to this Golden Bears team.
Yeah, that mic was off on that possession because it's frustrating out there when you see
Ayrault blocked by Abigor, who throws it right back to Ayrault. Weak side rebound. Up and in, the reverse, a thing of beauty by Inez Sotelo.
Tough bucket down in there, serpentining her way to the weak side.
Tate can't believe the whistle blew against her.
Tate
has fouled out of the ball game, and Fralick will help her team try to add to this lead with the first score of this quarter for the Golden Bears if they can connect here.
Well, Tate really had the motor running for Michigan State and got them to get some solid momentum at this juncture of the game, but after they adjudicated it, it's a common foul there, no upgrade or extra foul call.
This is a Cal team that's got 14 NCAA tournament appearances all time, last in 2019. And Sharman Smith wants to get back. Hampton all alone. She's not gonna miss when she's right at the cup.
And there were some footsteps. Abigail was running behind her. I know she heard him, but she got there in time to finish. What an experience. We've seen a lot of families of players come along for the trip as well. Yeah, beautiful Palm Springs.
So Cal still looking for its first points here in quarter number 4. The lead that was once 16 is now down to 3.
I love the double screen away to the dribble handoff for Cal, trying to get Cremili some touches, but Michigan State right there.
Cremili fired to beat the shot clock, and Hampton will bring it up for the Spartans. Fralick stopped by Suarez. Into traffic is Van Sluten, and she'll head back to the free throw line.
Your will has to outfight the skill. And both teams right now in a one-possession game are going for it, and it's got to be that way. Tremendous on the boards in this game.
Van Sluten was 4 for 10 before that one. She leaves the second one short. A reminder this Friday, watching NHL on TNT Thanksgiving Showdown. The Penguins face off with the Bruins, then the Avalanche and Stars go head-to-head. Coverage begins at 6 Eastern on TNT and Max, and a much-needed bucket by Twidell. Who else?
Michigan State runs a lot of different options off of that line that you see on that out-of-bounds play.
Fralick had the ball stripped. Williams getting defense. And Cremili forcing the issue against Simmons, who has the block from behind. What a play, Jaden!
How about that?
Fralick spinning, leaving it short. And a whistle on the rebound, where she can cut into this Cal lead.
Well, toughness is going to win this game, and they're going to need to stack possessions like that one.
And she hits them both. If this game does not go Michigan State's way, they only have to look to the free throw line. They are 12 of 23. Another huge block. So the freshman center, Abigail, to the free throw line. One of 5 freshmen on this roster. Misses them both.
Yeah, 9 for 10 coming into this game. Still gives Michigan State an opportunity to create more havoc.
Van Sluten, no. Terrific defense from Abigail. Suarez waiting for teammates in blue and gold, trying to spin the smaller defender, Simmons.
But it looked like that. It looked like she pivoted on her heel.
Suarez has such a beautiful shot.
You said earlier on that U19 team, and this game has become so global with a lot of WNBA players playing overseas after the WNBA season has completed.
2-possession game. Michigan State has trailed since the second quarter when it was an 18-0 run by Cal. Ayrault up and in.
Oh, what a night.
Michigan State led by as many as 8 in the first quarter and has been chipping away ever since.
Oh, what a monster board.
That's just once.
Goodness gracious.
Jaden Simmons bailing out Fralick.
She was shot out of a cannon as she got up to snatch that one.
Van Sluten blocked from behind, but Suarez now has 4 personal fouls. Van Sluten just 5 of 12 from the free throw line. Hits the first.
Fighting on the floor for the ball. But those rebounds, those are opportunities. I mean, they came into this game averaging 18 turnovers, 53 combined turnovers in their previous 2 contests. So
both teams are in the bonus now. So Kayla Williams, who went airborne, will earn the right for a little get back at the strike. Cal bench gets quiet. Rims out.
Williams just a 64% shooter from there.
She splits a pair. So Michigan State can tie or take the lead. 4 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter.
Zone still by Cal. See Abigor playing high side at the nail right there at the foul line.
Simmons kicking it out. Hampton for three. You betcha! And just like that, Sparty's got the lead. First lead for Michigan State since the first quarter. Suarez.
Yes, ma'am. Fist pump. And then the other side, a monster block by Ayrault.
No foul. It was just possession of the basketball. So Cal inbounding. And Kermele calling what she wants to see with her team down by 1. Cal has led by as many as 16 points. The step through had too many steps by Twidell, so it will be Michigan State basketball. Michigan State has the lead and the basketball. Cal just 1 of 5 shooting here in the fourth. Ayrault lost the handle, but it will stay with Sparty. Had 4 ties, 5 lead changes. And it's been super spicy here in quarter number 4. Ayrault off high glass.
She willed that shot in.
She's got 15. Cal down by 3. Abigor, no. And then cleans up her own mess.
Yeah, it looked like Ayrault got a piece of that first attempt.
Yeah, only 1 for 2 from 3 here in this fourth quarter. A blocking foul is whistled against Twidell. It hasn't been a great shooting day, but the effort has maintained
to keep that iron hot for the Spartans.
Ayrault with 8 huge points. Kermele calling out what she wants to see.
Now horn set with the 2 post players at the elbows and the guards in the corner.
Suarez just flips it up. It doesn't fall. Great defense by Simmons.
It's got to be patience and time and score for Michigan State here.
The lead is 3 for Michigan State, looking to get to 7-0 and into tomorrow's championship game.
Going to take this clock all the way down to about 7 or 8 before they get into a high ball screen with Ayrault.
Ayrault for 3. Oh, that was daggery. I know that's not really a word, but that was a dagger feel shot.
It's a dagger today.
Ayrault's got 20, and Sharman Smith needs time. Anya can only spectate. Cal goes to work, needing a bucket. Kermele getting it to Twilight. Kermele from the logo. Hoop wouldn't have it. And the rebound goes to Michigan State, and then Suarez reached in and will pick up the personal foul. Sotelo will be shooting.
Catch square, get her feet down, and knock it in.
Sotelo shooting 62% from the free throw line.
We knew they were going to be lights out.
Leaves the second one short. So it's a 6-0 run for Michigan State here in the final couple of minutes. Cal's got to get them up and in a hurry. Kermele off glass.
Well, they went for the short shot and attacked the cup, and now they're going to try to play the free throw game.
My statistician, Michael Brenner, and the TNT Sports cheat code, Tracy Lynn Snyder, who provided some of the best research notes,
yes,
Christy, I think I have ever seen.
Yeah, it's been tremendous. Appreciative of all of the support, for sure.
Everybody at TNT Sports, so fantastic. Nice finish by Twidell, as she now has 20, but it might be too little too late. Michigan State with the ball and the lead. And it is the star of the fourth quarter, Ayrault. A+. Gisela Mall picked up the personal foul. She heads back to the bench.
First team all Big Ten last year for the Spartans.
13 here in the fourth quarter when it was closing time.
That's what it is. So you can't just throw the basketball around.
8.4 seconds on the clock. Cal inbounding. Kermili. That three rattles out. Rebound putback, no good. So Cal with another shot to add to its point total. Twidell, triple try. Good if it goes. It does not. And that will do it. Michigan State wins 78-72, improving to 7-0 overall and 2-1 all-time against Cal. Up next, the Spartans await the winner of Arizona Vanderbilt.